morning chores. I really thought a baby would be out here by now, but 'tis life. Look at that udder. Grace. Grace's udder is very impressive. It's bigger than Faith's.
And Joy.
Got our kidding kit down here. This is our first thing in our birthing kit that we're gonna put down there. Kelp powder.
So with the kelp powder, it's good with thyroid.
Regulating your thyroid, skin health, coat health, productive health. It also helps give more milk, produce more milk. Really like to put this in the water right after they birth because it kind of replenishes a lot of the nutrients. All right, so we got the stinging nettle.
So this is a very good source of vitamin C and A, and it also has a lot of chlorophyll benefits because there is a line of chlorophyll in stinging nettle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Some farmers even say it has improved the richness of cow milk or the coats on their horses or their cows. It also helps hens too lay better and healthier eggs. So you can't overdose on this with goats. They will get diarrhea if you overdose with this. Free choice, you don't have to give it to them, force them in the food.
Wait, 1 second. So I read it helps with inflammation too, so we'll probably put that in the birthing kit. We also have this probios. So that's pretty much just probiotic for goats. Cayenne. Now this is something I've really learned a lot about this year, and cayenne has the most benefits I've ever seen of any herb.
Crazy.
And one thing that's amazing, even in humans, is what it can do. Let's say you have a stroke or some kind of issue with your blood. This, the second it goes into your system, it can get around your whole body within 2 minutes. And it will go directly to the place that it needs it, and it will either thin the blood out or it will help thicken it to what is needed. So this herb actually will kind of know what is needed and help heal it. I just read metabolism, weight management, vitamin A, it helps joint health. So there's a ton of stuff. If y'all have never heard of this, please go look it up because there's so much good in this cayenne pepper. Of course, we got alcohol and hydrogen peroxide if needed. So this is another one that Barbara Neal talks about, and Six Sock has I think it's 82 minerals. And so when you take one, even humans, okay, you take one little, this is the coarse stuff.
You take
you just take a little bit, put it under your tongue, and you follow it with water. So simple, but that actually gives you 80 some minerals just by doing that. Some people say it can help with headaches when you do this. It just replenishes what your body needs. So we're putting that in there because it can do the same thing for goats. But the water opens up at a cellular level so those minerals can be soaked up into the cell, which is the important part. So always follow it with water. All right, and then we got the thermometer, just in case there's an issue. Do you remember what the normal temperature for a goat is? She's gonna go look it up, and while she's looking it up, we've got this. This is, of course, to get any extra mucus or whatever out of the mouth that is needed. We got fussed at on the last few videos that we shouldn't be doing this. I guess it's controversial, or I don't know, but we're just gonna put it in there just in case. As they say, well, when you go and you're putting it in there and then you're sucking it out, and then you're going in there again and sucking it out, sometimes you're pushing all that extra stuff back in. So just be careful, use it just common sense, I think, and it'll be fine.
So their temperature is supposed to be 102 to 103 Fahrenheit.
102 to 103 Fahrenheit.
A normal fever for us.
Right. And of course we got Lugol's, iodine. We use this on our teeth, but as far as the goats, we have it in here so that when we have the umbilical cord, you can use scissors, but you just want to make sure you put the iodine around the umbilical cord. We haven't had to ever use floss to tie it around the umbilical cord and kind of pull, and it'll cut off.
The mamas usually and continuously clean it. That's how God designed it. We usually put iodine on there just so there's not a lot of junk going in.
But with iodine, we always think of thyroid health, hormones, all the super important endocrine system, all the things with thyroid is super important. So that's a very simple way for you as humans to get iodine. So is that about it? We've got our gloves if we need them. We've also got a couple towels over here in case we need them when the babies come out and they're all slimy. So over here we just got a bucket. This bucket we usually just fill with warm water, and we put 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in there, and actually 6 tablespoons of molasses. We fill it with warm water so it can kind of melt, and then give it to the goats to drink after they give birth to replenish all the nutrition they need. We did find our little camera so we can watch them. We don't have to like keep going outside in the middle of the night.